is Sarojini, and I started this YouTube channel posting short videos to promote the message Be Kind, It Matters. Please like and subscribe if this message resonates with you. Is it time to turn back to God? Just saying the word God is enough for some to just suddenly become deaf and turn away. Somehow, over the last several decades, the word God has become a word that many people don't want to hear. Perhaps it is because God seems to have been blamed for a lot of things in the world, and perhaps people lost faith along the way when things just did not turn out the way they expected. Perhaps someone didn't get that job, or lost a family member to illness, or struggled to just wake up every morning. Perhaps someone lost their money, their livelihood, and their home. Perhaps someone lived in an abusive situation. Perhaps when one asked God for help and nothing but misery followed, that person said, well, obviously there is no God because my prayer wasn't answered. Some have said, well, I didn't really believe, but just thought I would say that prayer in case there really is a God. Organized religion has over the centuries had its own agenda and its own political ambitions. It has, in my opinion, not been a shining example of godlike behavior. While many believed in God, they did not believe in organized religion because so much history existed that pointed the way to a lot of self-serving within many religious organizations. And it was done all in the name of God. I was raised in the Roman Catholic Church where there were a great many rules and many rituals, including instilling fear in our young minds. I remember as a small child wondering how a God that was supposed to be so good could be so feared. I don't belong to any organized religion today, knowing instead that there is one God energy that exists, and that God energy has nothing to do with raining down misfortune on us poor humans. Over the years, instead of using the word God, some have referred to the God energy as the universe or the supernal light. Because I believe in reincarnation and understand that our soul incarnates and chooses our own challenges in order to grow, I understand that blame for our lives cannot be attributed to God. If we had a part in the design of our earthly life, and we set out the challenges we were to face, and we set out a support system and the solutions we were to encounter, then how could God be responsible for the outcome of our life situations? We are the ones who are creating our lives in every present moment in which we exist by our choices. Years ago, a friend of mine lost her little girl to cancer. She was distraught and turned away from God because in her mind and heart, she could not understand how God would allow her child to die. But what if that child's soul just chose to come down to earth for a few years to my friend's life to learn her own lessons and to help my friend learn her own lessons? Perhaps my friend chose that experience for her soul to learn more compassion and perhaps more resilience. We cannot know what those lessons are until we return home after our body dies, where we then take a look at the life we lived and we review the outcome. While we are here on earth, we have access to the God energy through prayer, meditation, solitude, and through listening to our heart and our intuition. Answers will come if we trust and believe. Help is not far away. All you have to do is ask and believe. We do not come to earth alone. We have support from God and angels and our guides. In turning away from God and attempting to navigate this dense three-dimensional world with all of its challenges and joys, we can sometimes feel quite alone and afraid at times. We don't need to feel that way. All we have to do is ask to be shown the way. This does not mean that you won't have to do the work and face the challenges. It means you will find a way through the fog that sometimes envelops our minds and our hearts. It means that you will have to dig deep within yourself to find the answer to your own problems, and you will recognize the answer when you find it. It means that you have to look within to see who you truly are. It means that you have to have faith. Is it time to turn back to God? Be blessed, and please remember to be kind as it matters. Please support me in this channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing the video with your friends, because you too can help spread the message. Thank you.